Hi guys, I had to make these videos because I had to leave unexpectedly from school. So take down these notes in your notebook. We'll do the double angle identities in this video. Tomorrow we'll do the half angles and then I'll give you an assignment. So I'll be back tomorrow. So we're going to look in here. If cosine of theta is equal to 8 over 17, and we're looking where theta is between 3 pi halves and 2 pi, find sine to 2 theta. So the formulas are here. In the first box we have sine formula. In the second box we have cosine. Now there's three of the, and you can use any of the three that you want, it does not matter. And lastly, we have the tangent formula here. So the first thing that you want to do is figure out what quadrant it is in, so you know that the sine. So if I drew the unit circle, here's 0 and 2 pi. Here is pi halves. Here's pi, and then there's 3 pi halves over here. So if it's between 3 pi halves and 2 pi right here, that means it's in quadrant 4. And you're going to draw the triangle in quadrant 4 here. So cosine, also remember that sine is y over r, cosine is x over r, and tangent is y over x. So you need to know those. So right here where we're looking at cosine of theta is 8 over 17. Cosine is x over r. So this is your x, and that has to be 8. And then here's your radius r, and that's 17. And since this is in the fourth quadrant, your y is going to be negative. So to find this, we just use our Pythagorean Theorem. 8 squared plus y squared is going to equal 17 squared. And then do the math to find y here. Here this would be 64 plus y squared equals 289. Y squared equals 225. And that means y is 15. And since it is in the fourth quadrant, that means it's going to be negative. So y is negative 15. Now we're trying to find sine of 2 theta. So we're going to use this formula here. Sine of 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta times cosine theta. So sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine of theta. So we're looking at sine of theta, and sine is y over r. So y we just found is negative 15, and r is 17. So sine of theta is negative 15 over 17, and cosine theta was given to us as 8 over 17. And since these are just numbers, you just plug it into your calculator, and that will give you the exact value as a fraction. In this case, it's negative 240 over 289. So you can do that last part in your calculator. As long as it doesn't have any square roots, put it in your calculator and give the answer. Okay, pause the video so that you can copy down the notes, rewatch it how many times you need to. And you need your unit circle to look at the values. All right, next one, if sine of theta is negative 1/3, and now we're looking where theta is between pi and 3 pi halves. So now again, here's my unit circle. Here's 0 and 2 pi, pi halves, pi, and 3 pi halves. It's in between pi and 3 pi halves, so it's in this quadrant, quadrant 3. Make your right angle, and sine is your y over r. So y is negative 1, and r is 3. And we're finding tangent. So tangent of theta is going to be equal to y over x. So we need both y and x. We need to solve for x here. And x is positive in x is negative in this quadrant, in the third quadrant. So we're going to do -1 squared plus x squared equals 3 squared. And solve for x here. So we'll have 1 plus x squared equals 9. X squared equals 8. And that means x equals the square root of 8. And then make sure you simplify the square roots as well. So 8, remember the upside down cake method, 2 and 4, 2 and 2, 2 and 1. So square root of 8 is 2 square roots of 2. So the tangent of theta is going to be equal to y, which is -1, over 2 square roots of 2x. We also know that we can't have radicals in the denominator, so I'm going to multiply both of these by the square root of 2. And that gives me that tangent of theta is equal to negative square root of 2 over 4. Okay? But we want to find tangent of 2 theta. Formula is up here. It's going to be 2 tangent theta over 1 minus tangent squared theta. So 2 times tangent of theta we just found as negative square root of 2 over 4. Since this has square roots in it, we're just going to leave it alone. Don't worry about having to simplify it. 1 minus tangent squared theta. If this is tangent, then we're just going to write a squared to show that this is squared. And then that's it. We're just going to leave it like that. If it has square roots in it, we want to find the exact value, so don't round anything. Don't plug it into your calculator. Just plug in the correct values where they go. And that's it. All right, the last example here, tangent of theta is negative square root of 7 over 5. And we're looking between pi halves and pi. And we're finding cosine of 2 theta. So cosine of 2 theta, we have options. We want to do 1, 2, or 3. It does not matter. Your answer might be different, might look different, but it's all going to be the same. So right here, let's say we're finding cosine 2 theta, and I'm going to use 2 cosine squared theta minus 1. We'll use that one, the last one. If we're looking between pi halves and pi, this is pi halves, here's pi. My triangle is in quadrant 2. Tangent is y over x. X is positive 5, and y is square root of 7, and that'll be the negative one. Oh, sorry, wrong. The 5 will be negative. X is negative. So then we'll do Pythagorean Theorem to find the radius, since we need that for cosine. Negative 5 squared plus square root of 7 squared equals r squared. So 25 plus 7 equals r squared, 32 equals r squared, and then do the cake layer method, but r is equal to 4 square roots of 2. So then filling this out, cosine 2 theta equals 2 cosine squared theta. Cosine is x, which is 5, over r squared minus 1. And you can just put this into your calculator because you should get a whole number in this case, because that's square root. Yes, it has a square root, but because it's being squared, they cancel out and you just end up with a number. But just plug this into the calculator, or this part into the calculator, and you'll end up with 9 over 16. And that's your final answer. All right, so make sure you copy down these notes, and then we'll do the half angle in class tomorrow.